Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond DEMARRE CARROLL. I was going to wait till tomorrow to do this gameplay, but this card is really, really good, and I don't really have a lot of opals to do gameplays on and stuff, so we're going to do him too today. The two best budget cards in this drop are Jeff Green, DEMARRE CARROLL, both incredible budget small forwards. Now, which one would I recommend for you to pick up? I'm not totally sure, and y'all maybe watch the ranking video that I'll release later on tonight and breaking down my rankings on this drop, and I'll give my opinion on who I think is slightly better. I think I'm leaning Jeff Green because of the athletic ability, but honestly, they're both really good. DEMARRE CARROLL's going to be an absolute sharpshooter and a high-level defender in his own right. Really good-looking card on paper. Excited to try this card out. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, DEMARRE CARROLL, 6'8", 89 offense and 99 defense. He's got the size for the small forward position. He's 90 driving layup, 85 mid-range, 89 three ball, 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 90 block and interior, 93 steal and perimeter, 91 speed, 93 agility, 92 vert, 88 strength, and 88 speed with ball. His stats are great. He only has 3 hops, which are challenger, off pest, and interceptor, but he does have gold posterizer, deadeye, bailout, break stutter, unpluckable, post lockdown, challenger, or a pick dodger, glove, pogo stick, rebound chaser, movable enforcer, set shot specialist, strong handle, and on-ball menace. Would love to see on-ball menace, maybe a couple other batters on Hoff. He does still need limits range, handles for days, shifty shooter, brick wall, lightning launch, paint patroller. He's got like there's like 6 or 7 badges you'd like to add to him. He only has 5 badge slots. I think because Jeff Green's a little bit more complete and a better slasher, I probably would lean Jeff Green as the better card. But the thing about DEMARRE CARROLL is he has Al Harrington's jumper, and that is one of my favorite jumpers of the year, legitimately. It is such a good, smooth, consistent jumper. His movement besides that jump shot isn't great in my opinion, but neither is Jeff Green's, to be fair. Neither of them have elite level movement. What he doesn't have, though, that Jeff Green does have is high level slashing. He's only got an 85 driving dunk, no like crazy dunk animations like Jeff Green does. So look, he's an incredible 3-and-D is what he is. Super high level release, really good defensive stats and badges. Not going to be much in terms of shot creator though, and I do think he's also not quite the slasher that Jeff is. I would probably lean Jeff Green as the better overall card, but DEMARRE CARROLL is not far behind and is still in his own right absolutely one of the best budget small forwards in my team and one of the best budget cards in all honesty in the game period, because this jumper is just on top. Like, it's one of my favorite jumpers I've used all year and I absolutely love it. So I think this card's gonna be really good. I just look, if he was Jeff Green, if it was up to me anyway, I would take Jeff Green over DEMARRE. They're both really good though, and this card's gonna be a beast. I'm excited to use them. So let's hop into a game, see what DEMARRE CARROLL can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Our opponent has Marcus Smart at point guard. Who does he have? Is that OG Anunoby as his small forward? I think that's who that is. And then he's got Bob McAdoo and DeAndre Ayton at center. So not a bad team. Nice downhill drive dunk first possession for DEMARRE. Now, DEMARRE has athletic ability. He is not a liability as a slasher by any means. He's just not, when I was comparing him to Jeff Green, the reason I'm comparing him to Jeff Green is because both those cards came out today and they're pretty similarly priced. So I do think there's definitely an argument for both of those guys, depending on if you only need like one small forward, who do you buy? That's my thought. And that's why I'm making that comparison. But nice steal right there. Leads to a transition 3 for Franz, and we take a quick 5-0 lead. So good start there. I want to see what he can do defensively more than anything else. Like, can he get through screens? As I say that, he doesn't get through that screen very well. And then Marcus Smart gets just a really good layup animation and finishes all over Sharif Abdur-Rahim. I think that was pretty good defense, honestly. But you know what? He finished anyway, so it is what it is. All right, the thing about this card is he doesn't quite have like the athletic ability to really create his own shot, and he doesn't have any sort of sigs. So he is one of those cards who's a little bit more of just an off-the-ball card. Catch and shoot, for the most part, I think will be the best bet to score with this card, and that was supposed to be a push pop. Not really what I was looking for there. Let's go pick and roll here instead. Maybe we can come off of this screen and get ourselves a fade. Actually, I'll just hit the pop and shoot it. Wemby's wide open. You can't be that far off Wemby. It's just not gonna work. And there you go. We got to quit. That was fast. We'll take it. Only 2 points for DEMARRE in that first game, but he did have an assist. Let's hop into another one. Let's keep it going. Alrighty, hopping into this one, second salary cap game. He's got Opal, Kawhi, Pink Diamond, Akeem. Rest of the team isn't great. I recognize this gamer tag. I think this dude used to be a stage player, or something. Wait, no, maybe I played him. I don't know. I recognize this gamer tag from somewhere, so he's probably a decent player. But his team is not quite as good as our salary cap lineup. He does have a good record, 23-6. Definitely, clearly a solid player though, and we'll see how this game goes. Obviously, DEMARRE CARROLL. I mean, I have a tier advantage over the cards he's using, but I think as a whole, he's got a decent enough team and he's going to be a good player. And the problem with this CARROLL card, like I said in the first game, he's not really a shot creator for himself. He very much is a off the ball catch and shoot when he's open, and that's about it on the offensive end of the court. Like defensively is where he's gonna shine, but even then, I mean, I just wish his badges were a little more complete. I'm not concerned about the card at all. I think he's gonna be very, very good, but I just think for what he gives you, it's a little bit questionable to spend. I mean, I don't know. His price is really good. He's a great budget card. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and bash this card in any way. He's just not a primary ball handler. So scoring against a good player might be a pain, because this dude clearly knows what he's doing. I mean, you can tell already. It took me one possession. I can tell already that he knows what he's doing. And I don't really have the SIGs to shot create for real, which is annoying, because I want to be a shot creator with him, but I don't know how I'm gonna get him open for many shots, unfortunately, in this game. Look, he's great at his role, but his role is not what y'all want to see in a gameplay. People, I get these comments constantly on my videos for people who are like, you're not using the card right. No, some cards just aren't good shot creators. And sometimes I have bad games that don't use a card right, but some cards just aren't, that's not their role. And that's okay. Like DeMarre Carroll is clearly one of those guys. He's not really athletic enough to be a full on like dribble drive type of card. And against a good defensive player, which this opponent clearly is, you're not going to get a lot of opportunities with him to be super effective as a scorer. I don't think that's a good, oh gosh, it was a good shot until I spiked and shot it very late, and that is not a steal either. Jump, contest, good D, way to get a contest, and we do get the board. Can I get out in transition and get him a 3, please? I'm shooting it. I don't care. any opportunity I have to get a shot off, I gotta shoot it. And he knocks it down. The jumper is elite. You see that off of that. The slashing is solid. We saw that in the first game on the first possession. He can get to the rim and get a dunk, but he's not going to be a consistent high-level ridiculous shot creator or anything like that. Help off of this hash here. Contest the pop. I didn't get there in time, did I? Nope. Good shot. Knocks it down with the keem. I respect it. That's a nice shot by him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm running a 3-point play for him. This isn't gonna work against a good player, but I'm gonna try it anyway, just because I do think that is probably my best chance to get a shot off with him. And there you go. It creates another open shot, and I missed it. No, you cannot. I cannot miss that shot. Absolutely. That is a shot that I should hit every single time, and the fact that I just missed that is annoying, I have to say. I'm running a couple of 3-point plays though, because I just want to see if I can get him open shots, and that's the best way to do it, considering that he doesn't have the jumper, or he doesn't have the SIGs to get open. He does have the jumper, he doesn't have the SIGs. What was that animation? Why did he... I'm getting popped right now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to play through them and I'm missing a couple shots. I've gotten a couple of decent looks in a row and just missed them, basically. That's annoying. Just not executing very well right now. These are, I think, pretty decent plays though, to be honest. Like, it's just not really flowing so far. Open 3 again, catch and shoot. He got a contest. He got through it late. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, look, he's a 3-and-D, but he's a very much just 3-and-D. That's all he's got. He doesn't have really any off the dribble stuff. He's not what Jeff Green is. Jeff Green's a really high level slasher who can also shoot the ball at a high level. DeMarre Carroll is a shooter and a defender, and that's it. Definitely not quite the same level of card. I'm making him look worse than he probably is right now, though, in this game, to be honest. And I think I'm pretty much just going to call the gameplays pretty soon, even if it's not the best gameplay y'all have ever seen. You know what? It kind of is what it is. Like, we're going up against a good player, and it's tough to score with a complete non-score against a good player. That's just how it is. And I'm out here running 3-point plays because that's the only way I think that I'm going to even have a chance to get him open shots, to be honest. Same thing here. He's going to, yep, he knows what the play is. I mean, this dude's a good player, and 3-point plays are not, they're effective against bad players. Against good players, it's not going to work. Like, this would be a very good game if I was actually not playing through freaking DeMarre Carroll every single play, but trying to play through this card is just not a effective way to try to win a lot of games, unfortunately. And you know what? Like, it is what it is. Pump fake, take a dunk. He's just X-switching everything, playing good defense. And DeMarre doesn't have an escape or a behind the back or anything. He doesn't have any SIGs to go to at all. He doesn't have a good dribble style, doesn't have a good escape, doesn't have a good behind the back. Like, he's just too limited as an overall card. Are you seriously holding the ball? You're lame. You're actually lame. We're holding the ball in salary cap. It's because he knows who I am. And that's okay. But that is very, very lame to play like this, I gotta say. Contest this. Jump. He greens the fade. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm calling the gameplay there. I don't really care. 3 points, 2 assists. Unfortunately, the efficiency wasn't there. I missed a couple open shots, shot a couple of bad ones. Clearly, he is not at all equipped to be a shot creator. He is a 3-and-D, and that is it. A very good one. Very usable. But Jeff Green is certainly better. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.